Constitutional and important.
At the final day of Ketanji Brown Jackson's confirmation hearings, even opponents of her nomination to the Supreme Court were agreed on one thing.
I think you should make no mistake that I agree she is highly qualified.
Judges are supposed to be.
Over 4 days, Republicans attempted to portray Jackson as soft on crime as a former public defender.
Allow her to finish, please.
And soft on terrorism due to her work for detainees at Guantanamo Bay, even though the right to legal counsel is constitutionally protected.
The Constitution does not get suspended in times of emergency.
There was a particular focus on cases involving child pornography, but her sentencing record is in keeping with the majority of other judges in the U.S.
Judge, you gave him 3 months. My question is, do you regret it or not?
Senator, what I regret is that in a hearing about my qualifications to be a justice on the Supreme Court, we've spent a lot of time focusing on this small subset of my sentences.
Democrats on the committee chose to focus on the history being made with Judge Jackson's nomination.
You're here, and I know what it's taken for you to sit in that seat. I see my ancestors and yours.
For some court watchers, this was a confirmation hearing filled with conflicting emotions, from anger to pride.
Her having to sit there and be demeaned and belittled when this woman really has more intellect, more qualifications, to really be quite honest, than the present 9 justices that are on the bench.
Jackson pledged to, quote, stay in her lane. That is, only interpret law from the bench and not create new law through her judgments. And it was clear she was well aware of the symbolism of her nomination.
I do consider myself, having been born in 1970, to be the first generation to benefit from the civil rights movement, from the legacy of all of the work of so many people that went into changing the laws in this country so that people like me could have an opportunity to be sitting here before you today.
The Senate Judiciary Committee will vote on Jackson's nomination on April the 4th. If then confirmed by the full Senate, she will make history as the first African-American woman Associate Justice. But she won't alter the ideological balance of the Supreme Court. SHIHAB, Rattansi, Al Jazeera, Washington.